Perched on a hilltop just an hour's drive from the capital Kampala, you'll find Acheru, the Afayo Child Health, Education and Rehabilitation Unit. In the local language, Afayo means God cares, and here you'll find any amount of Christian love in action. Acheru feels like a sort of extended family. Many of the children and their carers have travelled long distances to get here, and the treatment they come for can take anything from weeks to months, or in a few cases even longer. Looking after anything up to 32 children and young people, as well as their carers, takes a team of busy people.
Hello, I'm Steven. I look after the buildings and the grounds, and these are my helpers, Martin, Peter, and Bosco.
I'm Sam. I'm Africares Uganda director, and here at Acheru, everybody calls me Daddy.
I'm Joyce, doing administrative work at Acheru, but also qualified nurse.
Hello, I'm Diana.
And I'm Betty.
We are the nurses at Acheru.
And we are doing the dressing.
I'm Justin Nakaye. I'm a cook.
Hello, I'm Harriet. I'm doing community visits and finances.
I'm Margaret. I am the matron of Acheru.
My name is Apollo. I've been with Africares for 7 years, and I'm currently studying to be a doctor.
Hello, I'm Johnson. I'm an orthopedic clinical officer. I've worked with Acheru since April 2011.
And then there are the children, the whole reason Acheru exists. Accompanied by an adult carer, usually mum or dad, they travel from villages and communities all over Uganda and beyond. Some with problems they've had from birth. Take 7-year-old Dennis, for example. He hurt his leg earlier this year, and by the time the village witch doctor had finished trying to heal him, things were a lot worse and his parents thought he would die. In June, he was brought to Acheru for help. After surgery to remove part of his bone, the nurses took over. And by the end of August, he was doing really well. He's getting stronger and healthier by the day. And that's great news for his gran, who looks after him. Soon, they'll be back home in their village. 2-year-old Daisy, however, was born with problems. Her dad never got to see her. He was a fisherman and died in a boating accident a few months before she was born. When Daisy arrived, she'd a dislocated hip and club feet. Then, at about 18 months, she developed meningitis. It was almost too much to bear for her recently widowed mum, who has 4 other children. Someone told her of a Christian organisation that might be able to help, and it has in more ways than one. Acheru's matron, Margaret, is fostering little Daisy until her mum can care for her again. Plaster casts, then surgery was required, and now, with good care and lots of love, she should be walking as well as any toddler very soon. Dennis and Daisy are just 2 of the thousands of children Acheru has helped. Alerted by families of former patients, the Acheru team travel far and wide to make contact with children who need treatment. Assessments are made, hospital visits arranged, and soon the journey towards healing begins. Bow legs, gunshot wounds, burns, osteomyelitis, cleft lip. The list goes on, but every patient is followed through long after they've finished their treatment. Without Acheru's offer of care and rehabilitation, the future for these children would be bleak. And remember this wee lassie, this is Juliet, Africares cover girl. Juliet developed problems with her leg after someone kicked her in the playground at school. When the problem became serious, Acheru's help was sought. She had to have surgery and ongoing treatment for over a year. Harriet and Sam are visiting to make sure she's doing okay, and she is. Despite missing almost a year at school, Sam, who used to be a primary school headmaster, is delighted to see that she's made up for lost time.
It's very good. You are first in the class. Been impressed. Very good, Juliet.
Once a child has been to Acheru for treatment, their progress is checked regularly. The staff are always delighted to see former patients grow strong and confident. The warmth of the relationship speaks volumes, as does the gratitude of the families. And it's not surprising. You see, it's not just the child who benefits. Acheru's a joyful place for everyone. Families are touched by the warmth of the love and care their children receive. And communities are shown that every child is a gift from God. So every child matters and none should be ignored, forgotten or neglected. Families learn that through his people, God cares. Acheru. That's where the name Acheru starts.